Alrighty. It's been about 2.5 months since my last video. That's due to me not trading at all. So last video I made was February 18th, I think. So this is right at the highs of the market. Um, the reason why it was my last video and I stopped trading was because I was on a big losing streak, where nothing was really working. So I just cut all trades. Nothing was working for me. I was taking big losses, and to me, it was a sign that I should like take a break because nothing's working. So I took a break, and I missed all this, which is kind of good. Actually, I think it's extremely good for me. But I have been trading a little bit, just very little, and I haven't been posting about it or doing reviews on it. But today was like a real day of trading, or I was really 100% all here. I wasn't just taking bites of here and there, small size here and there. It was actually like a real 100% trading day for me because I got FOMO. I'm missing out on a bunch of these trades. I mean, I was awake every morning looking at these trades, just never really taking them, just because just being scared pretty much. So going back to what I was doing 2.5 months ago, today the markets looked fantastic during the day, in the morning, or a little bit of a sell-off here. You notice in the morning, and then some news came out. It was pretty green on the day. Testing 570. It looked like it was about to test the 200-day moving average. And kind of it rejected off the 570. Went a little lower, closed a little red on the day. Um, yeah, so the market right now is kind of in a testing spot. It's probably going to see some resistance here for maybe another week or two, depending on how strong we get. But I think another week or two, we'll see some resistance here at 570 maybe, and then maybe finally break out and get a new run. Hopefully, that's what I hope. But we'll just see. But going back to the couple of trades that I did take, so I took about I think 2 trades. First one was ADMA. It was on this day here on this breakout on this US FDA approval, innovative production yield enhancement. I took it. I thought it was good news. A lot of stocks were kind of breaking out or making, not breaking out necessarily, but breaking over their moving averages and going to new highs. I think Palantir was pretty strong here. Yeah, so this one broke out on the 23rd. Missed that one. So this was like one of the first ones that I missed. I was pretty pissed off. I was like, oh, it's gapping up out of this range. Very nice, but I didn't take it. Anyways, going back to ADMA, this was the first one I nibbled into. I took like a $150 loss, which is less than half of a percent of my account. So just getting my feet wet, testing the waters, and it failed. I think I got stopped out that same day, so that was fine. Yeah, I think I bought it here and I got stopped out. I don't know, remember, or bought it up here, something like that. But I got stopped out. The next one was Tesla. Tesla on this Friday here. Yeah, last week. Short, tight little flag here. Was expecting it to break out into over the 200-day and maybe blow past 300 or sit at 300. This one I think I took like a $300 loss. I sized up a little bit on this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I sized up a little bit. And yeah, I sized up a little bit. Went pretty big. I think I bought. How many shares did I buy? 200 or 300 shares? I think it might have been. 200. I don't remember. But I would show you my trader view, but it's not connecting because I created a new account because I'm trading out of an LLC now. Business now, but whatever. Can't show you yet. I gotta get that all situated. But anyways, I bought this day here, sized up a little bit. I was really confident in this trade, and it was working out. It was working out great, and then it came back down and then stopped me out. So the truth is, that day I bought it at, what day was this? Here. So truth be told, I bought it in the morning at like 283. Oh, the market opened. Okay, truth be told, I bought it here 284, 283. Actually, I'm sorry. I bought it at 285.50 and 286 were my fills. So I bought it right here. And it was doing great. It went up to 287, completely sold off. And I didn't rebuy it as it crossed over VWAP. And then it eventually made a pretty big move, but then it eventually came back down. So I would have lost anyways. But so yeah, those are the updates I have for you um, on my trading account so far. Today was a pretty big buying day for me. Um, I say pretty big, but I only have a couple stocks. So this is my watch list right now. I can go through this real quick. Um, so QBTS, I bought QBTS today. I bought it. So initially, I bought it in the morning. I can show you this chart actually of the. Here we go. Let's see, this opens. Here you go. So this is what it looks like. The chart that I bought today. Okay, got it. So I initially bought it in the morning at around $9, just about to break pre-market highs, and it failed. And I stopped out for at the low of day. At the time, this was a low of day, and then I saw it break under VWAP, and I saw it slowly creeping back up, and I was like, I was gonna buy on this break of VWAP here, and then this retest, but I was like, I don't know if I trust this thing. Quantum Aims had a pretty awful death um, here, and then it kind of reclaimed, but it's been in a big base, big flag. If you look at it on the weekly, it's pretty not bad, but it's been in a big base. But anyways, going back to, I was trying to show you here. So stopped out. I bought a 500 shares here. I was risking, I think it was like $150, maybe less, maybe more actually. I'm sorry. And so I slowly was watching this, and then I saw this candle here. I was like, yeah, it's, especially on this volume, I was like, yeah, there's some strength in this. So I bought some more, half the size of this one, so 250 shares. And my stop, I wasn't gonna stop, use the low of the day as a stop. I was like, you know what, if it breaks VWAP again, it's gonna be pretty weak. So let me use the stop at VWAP. At the time it was 843 or 850. I think I lowered it down to 843. So then, so I bought half the size here, and then it, it's eventually going up. Hopefully this can continue, and or allow me to get in again with some more size. But that's first trade of the day. Second one was Hood. So Hood, I've been stocking this one for a couple weeks now. I think maybe since this day here, when it broke out over the declining 50-day. This was a sign of strength for me at the time, and I really liked it. Really, I really liked it. I've actually bought it on the day after earnings here. I bought it at like 51 on my Roth and other accounts. Um, and I just held on to it, and then I really believed in it, and I really liked it. So I told myself, if this breaks out of this range here, it's a beautiful range, almost identical to Palantir if you look at this. So Palantir is almost same exact setup, identical, same thing. It I had this range, was right in the 10-day, broke out of the 50, retested it, um, bounced off the 10 and the 50 right here, and then took off. It's exactly what Hood's doing here. You can see it broke out over the 50, came back down, was kind of holding, surfing the 10-day here, and then broke out, and now looks like it's starting to take off. Very extremely strong. I love this stock right now. It's great. This can fail tomorrow. This can fail, in a week or two, but I'm still watching this stock here. This one I bought. I can show you the chart for this one. Oops, this is not opening. Here we go. So I bought this one today in the morning. Was a little late. Didn't believe in it in the morning. You can see here. I mean, I wouldn't say a little late. It was really quick. It was really quick in the morning with tons of volume. Look at the volume here. So, to be fair, I think I bought it at a good price. I used low day. I only bought 150 shares because I was risking. I bought it probably at 52.30. Was risking 51.6. So that's like about what, a 90 cent. Is that 90 cents? No, like 80 cents. So I was risking, pretty small amount. Was a little nervous, a little scared, because my if you watch my last video, I'm still on a losing streak. So I've been taking like little bits and kind of sizing down a little bit. But this one I should have probably sized up, because this was a trade that I really loved. But I still took it. So still in this one. This one should probably look like Palantir. It looks fantastic. A little late, but still fantastic compared to Palantir. Also took Hood today. Hood was another trade. Oh, I'm sorry, Hood. App. Sorry, that was dumb. I just talked about Hood. So, I'm sorry. This is, okay, App. Where is it? There we go. Here. So App, I thought this was great today. The theme right now has been EPs or earnings. Gap up on earnings out of these bases, out of these ranges, and app did exactly that today, up over all the ranges. The only range that it needed to clear was the 100-day moving average, and it had great earnings. Look at it here. You can see here, income of 1.67 diluted per share, up from 67 cents last year. 1.48 billion, 1.06 the year before, expected 1.38. So I think it was great earnings. I mean, today it just sold off. Not mad about it. I think this can continue tomorrow and throughout the next couple of weeks. I think this is another play here. I think it's another great stock. Um, great base, great base on the weekly here and on the daily. You can see it here. Good range, tightening range, higher lows, breakout, high volume. I think this was a great setup, and I took the trade. Not mad that I lost. It was a great setup. I followed my rules. I did everything that I did, and I'm not mad at it. So I can't be really mad at it because I did what I needed to do. It's the same exact setup as Hood, in a sort of way, but it just didn't work out. Oh well. Maybe tomorrow, it continues up by more. But this one I took only 50 shares. I think I was expecting this thing to fail in the morning and then reclaim its highs and then take off, which is kind of what these stocks kind of do. They kind of shake out some hands and then they'll take off on you. Trust me, I've done it. I've been there enough times to um, experience this. So I think I only bought 50 shares because I was risking, a ton. I forgot what. Let me see. Let me get this right in order. So let me see. I'm looking at this. So it was, yeah, it was 50. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It was 25 shares, even smaller. So 25 shares. I bought it at 347, and then I had my stop at 340. It was very interesting today too. If you look at app, let's look on this. Maybe the 15. 340. Oh, where am I looking at? 340 rejected 3 times. So if you look at this candle here, if you look at the low, 340. If you look at this candle here, the low is 340. This candle here was 339.80, pretty much 340, and then this candle here was 339.91. So there was a 340 line right here, in this area that was holding very strong. It tested it about 4 times, then it eventually failed and got through. It got a little heavy. So, yeah, we'll see about this tomorrow. It means it comes back down just slightly more and bounces out the 100 and takes off. We will see, but I'm ready to buy this one. Again, I'm ready to buy it. And what else do I have? So I also wanted to talk about the easy money trade today, other than Hood, which I should have sized up on, was probably MSTR, in my opinion. If you look at Bitcoin, it's been extremely strong. You can see MSTR has been strong as well, but Bitcoin has been relatively strong to the market. Very, very strong. I can show you here, can compare the charts. So Bitcoin here. So Bitcoin has been extremely strong. It broke out of this range here, this flag type pattern, and it's been up, 8%. And today, the market opened up at around 99,000, and people were expecting it to go over 1,000, break through 1,000, and that's exactly what happened. And sorry, I say "and" a lot. While I was looking at other stocks to trade, I was looking at MSTR because of this news, and also had a great setup. Short, tight flag here. You can see it here on the side and here. Gapped up over this range. When I saw that, I was like, okay, this is probably a great buy. Once again, I didn't take the trade. Didn't take the trade, but this was probably a very easy money trade. This thing can continue higher, maybe pull back a little bit more, but this very much looks like the beginning of this Bitcoin run down here. Kind of like down here. Similar to this kind of this area here, but not as a large, not as of a large base, but you get the idea. Very, very similar. So I'm sorry, here. This is what I was looking at here. Sorry, I went too far back. Same exact setup here. This is almost identical to what's going on now. Big sideways range, up over the moving averages, pretty big buy candle, and it's just probably going to surf this 10-day moving average. Look at this. It's almost identical here. Look at this, and then look at this. Nope, right here. around this area, almost pretty much the exact same. So that's something should probably take in today. Was gonna buy it at 408. I was looking at it at 408, 410. There was a range today on it. I can show you a picture of it. Here. Nope, wrong one. Fucking idiot. Did I have a screenshot of it? I don't. But let me do it for you right now. I can just do it for you on the 15. Let's do the 5. So if you look here on this side of this chart right here, you can see this range right here. It was building a range, and once it broke out of this range at around 408, 410, that's when you should have bought it. That's what gave you some confirmation. You know, risk $4 to make what, 12. It's pretty good risk reward, and that's if you sold at the end of the day today. It still can even go higher. But yeah, was looking at this in the morning, didn't take it, soft. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of EPs I should have taken and I didn't, and I watched them all. One of the biggest trades that I didn't take was RGC. On this day here, I found this stock this day, and I was like, wow, this is a pretty fantastic setup. It was pretty liquid, and I was like, wow, this is pretty powerful. But I was a little nervous about this thing. Didn't really know much about it. Biotechs, these things can go down 90-95% overnight. Some bad news comes out, so it was a little scary when this happened. I got an alert for it. I think I can show you here. What day was this? Sorry, got sniffles. 428. Monday. 428. Right here, 428 RGC. I got a trend alert right here at 3089. And I didn't buy it because I was scared. And then it has this day, then this day, this day, this day, and then this day. And it's still up there. So that would have been a pretty huge trade, over 500, 600%. But, you know, I didn't take it, so what does it matter? All right, let's look at the watch list, see what's moving, see what's I have on watch. And this will be the end, towards the end of the video. So QBTS, I'm in it. Pretty nice, great news, great earnings. Surprisingly, there was earnings. There was even a revenue at all, but the market seems to buy it. They want to buy it, and I mean, I'll join them. Might as well. Sezzle didn't touch this one today. Didn't see it till after the market opened. Didn't see it on my scans, I think. So that's whatever. Now, Dave, this one I really I forgot. This is also a trade I wanted to talk about today. Didn't take advantage of this one. Now this one did exactly what I wanted to do, just like app. When these big moves on these EPs, from what I've seen, they'll sell off in the morning and then reclaim and break through new highs and create new highs. And that's exactly what it did. I can show you right here. It did exactly what I wanted to do. Failed in the morning, quickly reclaimed it. You could have bought it right here at VWAP, or if you were trading like parabolic long type setup, you can go on the right side of the V type setup. You could have bought it here, and this candle on the 2-minute chart probably would have looked better. Could have bought it right here on the reclaim of VWAP, and you would have got in at a good price at like 133-ish, 132.5, 133.7, whatever, around that area. And you know, you'd be in it. You'd be in for a good change. This one is it played exactly how I wanted to, and I didn't buy it. Oh well, whatever. That's pretty bad on my part. AIVA, didn't see this one till the day it broke out, but you can see this beautiful pattern, this chart here, beautiful flag. So this one's on my watch list, watching for this to set up again. This thing is coming out of a base, huge base. It's been a laggard for a couple years, it's just been in decline. This thing can create another flag. I think this thing can go absolutely ballistic, but we'll see. Pony was another one that I didn't see. I didn't see it to the day it broke out, and it wasn't until like up here till I saw it. So this one, same thing. Recent IPO. This can make a huge move. Yeah, another one that I think can go pretty ballistic if it can create another range flag. I'd be all in it. App. We talked about Carvana. Didn't try this one today either, but it's at new highs. Tested new highs. Failed. We'll see if this can create a flag as well. This one I was watching because of not only the relative strength, but this little flag here that it was building. And once again, it broke out and had a big green day today. So we will see about this one. RDC already talked about it. Hood talked about that one. Palantir. Palantir, I bought some here at like 112 on my Roth, but just like 4 shares. So it's literally nothing. It's like the rest of the capital I had. But missed it on this day here. When I saw it this day, I literally told myself, buy it. I mean, it's a perfect setup. It's everything that I've studied, every chart, it has this setup, and it makes giant moves from here. This thing could, double, triple. I mean, I know it's like 260 billion, but I said the same thing about Nvidia. I said the same thing about Palantir down here. I mean, I've been wrong a lot of the times, and I've never made money off of it. So, I mean, this thing could, double again, triple again. Tesla did the same thing. Um, Peloton, Tesla kind of like down here, did the same thing. Tesla over here, Tesla here. Peloton back in 2020 here, 2020. Same exact setup. You can look at this right here. Same exact setup. Break out of this big base. Made a 40% move. Anyways, going back, HRTG, Heritage Insurance. Had an EP day, also a pretty nice flag breakout here. Didn't see this one till the day it broke out. I don't know if my scanners are broken or I'm not scanning well enough. Obviously my scanners aren't broken. I think it's just not scanning well enough. Yeah, I don't know. TMC, been watching this. This one popped up right around when the U.S. signed with the minerals deal with Ukraine. So I don't know if this can be affected by this. I don't know. We will see about this one. But this is also same sector as UAMY, which I've been watching. Pretty big red day today, but maybe this can tighten up a little bit. These are pretty good setups in my opinion. I like them. Strong. They've been in a big base coming out. Do not know the news. Actually, they're right here. I was considering executive order. Yeah, see, has to do with the minerals and stuff. But we will see. See if this can break out and continue on. What else? NutX. This one I was watching. I saw it when it was making this move here. I saw it pull back. Now it's this one's just on watch. Oh, this can get up above the 10 and 20, and then break out from there. Good earnings. I watched this one since all the way down here, so I've done nothing with it. So it's up 1,400% since I first saw it, but can easily go higher. It's only at 638 million, but it also looks like a pretty horrible stock from the past. CPS, same thing. Didn't see it till it broke out. Earnings. Now this one's in a big base for about 2 years. This one, same thing with what other auto parts do we see? HRTG? No. Which one was it? Which one was the other auto parts? Sezzle? No. Aviva. Ava. Whatever. Yeah. So in the same sector, very strong. Want to keep this one on watch. Hopefully, it can build a range. CoreWeave, recent IPO. Also, it's a $25 billion market cap. It's in the right sector, software, infrastructure. I mean, these things have been booming this past year. So this one as well, waiting for a flag or a breakout. Same thing, but yeah. So CRVO, this was on watch because of RGC. Had almost identical setups. If you look at this day here, this day, and if you look at CRVO on this day, almost identical setups in the same sector. Kind of different ones, drug manufacturer. The title's different, but they're the same. So that's why this was on watch. Failed. Still could play out like RGC, but this was just like a technical setup based on similar sectors, almost identical setups. You can kind of see it here. Yeah, it was just like, whoa, can this do the same move? So it's on the watch list. Root looked pretty well this morning. I really liked it. It was testing this range here, failed, but this also due to earnings, I think. They had earnings either today. Yeah, I think I had earnings today. But we'll see. We'll see how this reacts after their earnings. Duolingo, just another strong stock, just super strong. Horrible trader though. Horrible trader. I mean, other than kind of this time here, just just super choppy. Not really fun to trade. And then if you would have cut it here, let me guess, the 23rd. Yeah, I mean, oh well. PRCH. Nah, this one really pissed me off. Pissed me off very much. So, in a big range here, creating a flag. You can see the base here, flag pattern. This was on my watch list. Um, this whole move here. Actually, this was on my watch list for months. Why? Don't know. Maybe because of all this news here. But this was on my watch list because it was relatively strong to the market. This was on my watch list, and I was watching this. I knew earnings was coming out. I knew what was gonna happen. Not what was gonna happen, but I knew the news that was coming out, and I still same thing. I saw it fail in the morning, looked away, and then it went straight up. Exactly what Dave did today. And I didn't buy it, so I'm waiting for this one to create a range, create a flag, and then break out. Same thing with ODD. This one, I saw it in the morning. Same thing in the morning. Sold off, cleaned right back. Um, let's see, yeah, see here. Sold off, cleaned right back. And they all trade the same, similar right now. They sell off in the morning, you buy right back up. Um, yeah, so this one I saw it pretty late, didn't touch it, but I mean, pretty great setup. This huge base for over a year and a half now. Kind of a recent IPO. Breaking out of this range here, broke through these highs, all-time highs. So this is also on the watch. Waiting for range, can pull back to the 10, let the 20 catch up. It would be a great setup. Also in the right sector. CLS, this one kind of stalking here. Looks like Palantir, Hood, and all these other stocks. Um, breaking out of this range. This can break out of this range. Don't know. Yeah, earnings just passed, I think. Break out of this range can look, or earnings coming up, sorry, in July. But yeah, once again, breaking out of this range, it'll look fantastic. Great. Just like Hood, just like Palantir, just like all the other ones I've showed you earlier. Hertz, this was just on watch because of the news I was following. Bill Ackman. Lore, this one's on watch because it's super strong. Aerospace defense, I think this is one of the strongest names out of this sector. From what I've seen, maybe there's other ones. I haven't seen them, but this is very strong. It broke out today. Was tempted to buy it, especially over this $100 range. This whole $100 price, that's a pretty big number. So it failed. We will see if it can tighten up a little bit more and then break out again. I hate to say, yeah, this was a very strong stock for a short amount of time. It's kind of selling off. Hopefully, it can hold here, build another range, and break out. But we will see about this one as well. Teed up. Didn't see this one till the day broke out. This one's just on watch, just like all the other ones. See if it can get a range. Kind of looks like a horrible trader. Doesn't really seem too fun to trade, you know. But hopefully it's temper. I guess it can change its style. DRS, same thing. Saw it in the morning, sold off, ignored it, it took off. Earnings, another one. Uber, this has just been an extremely strong stock after earnings, had good earnings. I don't know what this story is. Okay, yeah, mixed results. But extremely strong stock compared to the overall market. Huge relative strength. It's been in a big base. Um, Pretty big base for how long? Let's see. About a year, 1.2 years. But Celsius. Oh, I also traded Celsius today. That's what I forgot. Celsius, I did trade it. Same thing. Gapped up over this range, over the moving averages. Pushed up a little bit, but eventually failed. So this can kind of reclaim back up. This was also another extremely strong stock compared to the overall market. If you look at this here, compared to the SPY, I mean this was going up during this days here. So this is another stock that I traded actually even before. Yeah, so here, it looks fantastic. It looks like it's looking a little weak now. We'll see. I like the way it bounced off this 50. Very strong. Hopefully can get up over the 10 and 20. and then break out. This one's on watch. Yala. It's another one that I'm watching and I'm stalking. It's beautiful, beautiful surfing off this 20. Can get a tight range and break out. It would be absolutely perfect. You can see here, big, big range, breaking out, creating new 52-week highs, maybe 104-week highs. Anyways, IPI, same thing. Saw it here, hoping this thing can create a range. HIMS, completely butchered this one. Didn't buy it on the earnings. Same earnings as I think Hood. What this day is this? No, 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 no. This was it this day? Yeah, this day here. I think it was the same day as Hood, was it? No, wrong. But yeah. Anyways, I completely butchered this one. But waiting for this one to create a flag. UIMY, same thing. I was talking about this one earlier. Industrial metals, still above the 10-day. Can create a little bit tighter range. Break out again. That'd be nice. DFDV. This one just on watch because it had a good setup. Great sector. Kind of pulling. What is it pulling? There's been a couple stocks that have been doing this, buying this like a MSTR, replicating their Janover. That's called. Replicating their I guess Janover. What? Does it not exist anymore? What the hell? Janover. Was I just what? What? Hold on, I'm sorry. I don't know. Oh, majority. I don't know. The Janover. I just saw this one a couple days ago. JNVR. I guess it doesn't exist anymore. I don't know. I'm tripping. Anyways, so this was pulling a Janover and like a MSTR buying crypto, and then it's just just going straight up. But whatever. EOSE. Missed it on this day. Gap up over this range. Great news. Great earnings. And just failed. Not failed. I'm sorry. Hopefully this can build a range and break out again. But this one's made a big run, so it's looking pretty good over these highs. It looks really nice. But I swear that's so. Did it get Janover, J? I'm so confused right now. This stock literally just existed. Yet to know. I think they got bought out. What happened? I don't know. They got delisted or something? I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm just gonna end the video here. I'm gonna do some more research on this stock. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So that's it for now. Comeback video. Hopefully, I can make more of these. Doing more journaling, paying attention to the stocks more, and yeah. Hopefully, this market can get rolling and I can get some money, cause I just don't want to work anymore. But yeah, that's it. Thank you, and I'll see you next video.